What's up, guys? How are you doing? Welcome to the A Dot Show. The A Dot Show. That is not to be confused with the A Dot Show, because there is the A Dot Show, and we are not that. So thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate you humbly for sharing, liking, subscribing, whatever it is that you're doing. It is so humbly appreciated. You don't even know. Like, I have no expectations with this, so thank you so, so much. I'm just up here every day, just sharing my opinion on my channel. It's wild. I didn't think I would, be doing this ever. I'm like, it's wild. So yeah, thank you. It's like a dream come true, whether anything happens or nothing happens. Just setting a goal, making a mark, and meeting it is just like, it's everything. So thanks for your support. So just want to talk about a couple of things. On a serious note, Cali, I've been covering the wildfires because my best friend lives there in West Hollywood with his family. Tragedy. Again, I will say it. I've said it before. I will continue to say it. Prayers for all, everywhere. I do not care. I am not a biased person, and I will not sit here and differentiate and segregate who I pray for when people have lost everything, whether they're rich or poor. Sorry, this isn't the channel for that. I don't have that energy. I'm like positive vibes for everyone. So yeah, still praying for everyone who's lost everything or anything or anyone or any pet. It's very devastating. It's tragic. Right now, the situation is precipitation is coming for the first time since September to the LA County area. And with that poses a lot of risk for mudslides. If anyone lives in a mountainous, drier area, like myself, you are very familiar with mudslides. If you looked at the storms of Helene in North Carolina, the recovery from there, they're still recovering from the tragedies of the flooding and unfortunate mudslides in the mountains of North Carolina. The very same exact things could be happening for California, but not because of a hurricane, because of these wildfires, which I told you I'm not sure about that. My channel, my opinion. But I am very nervous about the mudslides. It's just like a catastrophe on top of a catastrophe. Here's a little bit more about it.
Also, in some ways, we're trading one problem for another set of problems. So we have been dealing with just a heartbreaking situation of wildfire. It's been the entire month of January. And now we finally have something that we have not had in months. Those are wet roads at LAX. Great news. People are so happy to see the rain. But the amount of rain that we're picking up, it does bring in a risk for mudslides and landslides, especially considering that we have fresh burn scars. So when you have a wildfire move through, all of the vegetation is lost. And when we have heavy rain in an area, it's the vegetation that holds on to the soil. So without it, the soil starts to move with the rain. And keep in mind, we have a lot of topography in Southern California where most of the rain has fallen. These are all mountains. So all of the water is rushing down, and water is very efficient at finding the lowest elevation. And it is all trying to get to the Pacific Ocean. And it will take mud and land and homes with it if it gets to be too big of a problem.
Those mudslides and what do they call them? The debris flows. So scary because it doesn't even have to be raining where you are, right?
No, it could be raining.
So as you can see, it definitely is going to pose a huge risk for people. Sandbags. I mean, I really think that that's like really sweet to give. And I guess it's better than nothing, but I just feel like, again, just kind of like a wildfire. Like, there's nothing you can do about a mudslide coming. All that water from the top of a mountain pushing down the burn scars, as they call it, from wildfires, pushing down all that heavy rock, debris, sediment, boulders. That all comes crashing down on homes and animals and people and living things. And all we can do is just pray for that. That's all. That's all. That's all. I just want to pray for all of that, and for goodness and peace and hope and optimism for that. Next thing really quick, I'm going to address, I'm not a pop culture person to give opinion on. It doesn't matter enough for me in my world. I'm too busy. And that sounds terrible, but I'm really like super busy person. Yeah, the Super Bowl, Kendrick Lamar and SZA, hey, those are two really great artists, and probably the best duo I've seen ever, maybe, doing the Super Bowl. That's amazing stuff. Like it's the stuff Legend material is made of. Obviously, Kendrick Lamar has had a year of his life. Like he hasn't already. He was already, you know, fantastic and super talented, and we all loved him. But the past year with his you know, his absolute annihilation of Drake, as I call it, has been it's just set him top tier, on top of him being already top tier. So I just think it's going to be so fun, and I think it's going to be something we all tune in and watch and love even more, of SZA and Kendrick Lamar. Those are, like, in this era, probably like my favorites, you know, that are mainstream, because I listen to a lot of underground and like independent artists and stuff like that. But yeah, super stoked about that, because like Kendrick, more than anything, like, thank you for what you gave us from the city of Compton. I mean, who's gonna fight that, you know? Like, how can you? All you can do is congratulate it and not hate on it. So that's how I feel about it. That's really all I have to say today, guys. I hope you're having a wonderful day, very positive and productive day, and always make time to take time for yourself. Alrighty, I will see you on the next video. Peace.